Welcome to a Saturday. I have stuff, and it is definitely cooler. And I have spent a lot of time playing with my 3D printer. Let's see if we can show a picture. And if we go here, and which Chrome is on? Not that one. That one? That one. Yeah, okay. We are going to change that. To this one. There you go. It is busy printing. Yes. Although I have to restart the Octoprint. My Pi cam is not working at the moment. The overhead cam is working, but not the Pi cam. So, but I have a bunch of stuff, and I will switch back to the desktop, and we will begin with this. Now this goes together with this. So what I've been doing is I soldered onto here, and I have a sample here that I've been working with. So like this. Now these are a JST connector. They're 2 millimeters, not 2.54 millimeters, or not the smaller one that Adafruit uses. So they're right in the middle road. But what I had to do is that I marked them here, see, with a little black line. So on the output side, and I marked this as an O, negatives on the outside edge. On the input, negatives on the inside edge. So these things here, I had to rewire them. I mean, you just take the wires out of one end and you change it. So I changed them so that the yellow be the data line, and the black being ground, and the red being positive. And then they just would go into here like this and plug in. And these are fairly sturdy. So I'll show this in a bit. This has got 6 of them linked into a chain. So I got some different lengths. So these were the short ones, but there are longer ones in here and really longer ones in here. So just in case. And I got, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 22 a bag or something like that. So now this was kind of a jokey thing because I did not expect this. So I was looking at, and let me bring the web page back up again here. I was looking at, and I will just switch to a different Chrome. And we are on, so I'll turn this one on and this one. So I was looking at LiDAR sensor. And see if I can find the model I was looking at. Yeah, so there's this style sensor down here, and there's this style sensor over here. So this is okay. So my friend had bought the LD19 in here. The only difference in the LD06 and the LD19 is basically those little mounting brackets on the bottom, those 3 screw holes. Otherwise, they're identical units. And I thought I would go and get from these guys, Slam Tech. One of these. Slam Tech A1. Let me just get rid of the bags here. So this, right, matches that. And I got it and I thought, wow, the box is kind of big, man. Look at me. Why is it so large? Now you look at that on the screen. How big do you think that is? Like size-wise. You think it's like this? Like this? Wow. Check this out. This is just ridiculously sized. Take a little insert out. I've been in here already before because I had to open it up. That's right. Here's a scale. My hand compared to it. Yeah, that's how frickin' large this thing is. Holy crap. So this spins, and in here there's little lasers, and it's supposed to map out. You can get a three-dimensional picture of your room. There's a little circuit board here. This is a UART to USB. So the idea is you connect this into here. There's a cable that goes into here. In fact, I don't even know if I have quite the right cables. Let's see. So these two here, they go onto here. There's a ribbon in here. I don't know. Oh, there's another cable here. So this cable here, right? Like so, and it connects to that. So you can control it through a UART connection. And this, you can breadboard it. So I would just put all this stuff back into here, so I don't lose track of it. In fact, I'm going to put the little board in here too because I don't want it falling out of the foam. So I saw my friend's one that he had. He had the other one, the square one, as I said, the 09 or whatever that other one was called. This guy right here. So, as I said, I was quite surprised how large this thing is. I think if you're doing robotics, cars, and stuff like that, this is frickin' large, man. I think it's almost too large. You want that size of the one. But you want the one with the legs on it. That's the LD06. You want the LD09 or whatever. So. Oh. That is definitely smaller than this one. Okay, what else do we have here? Oops, better move those over there. I gotta clean my stack of scrap cardboard away. I thought to do it last weekend. So this is okay. This is Wave Share. I think this is the screen component. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is another one of those Pico things. Okay, so we have a screen. And then we have the back side. And then in here we have the other screen that came with it. So this one right here. So the idea is you have a pico, and I will just take this one here off. By the way, this is one of these Adafruit breadboards. Very easy. So the idea here is you put this onto this. Like that. Or on this one. And you just have to get the right direction here. One of these directions is the USB. There we go. Like so. Okay. And I think I'll just wrap this back up in a short piece of plastic. Put it in here, and this one here can go back in a piece of plastic too. I'm not going to put it back in the white box. There's no need. This little gray one will do the trick. And that little gray box can go over there. And these can go later into trash. Okay, so what else we got here? Oops. Let us not damage this. We'll just put this back into here. See how nice this just smoothly goes in? Okay, so what do we got in here? So these guys here, and I'll cut one open, are knockoff picos. So far what I've found is every variant of the knockoff pico. I've got black ones, I've got green ones, I've got now purple ones. They're all based off the same knockoff design. So they're just redoing some companies. And the problem with these guys here, notice there's 4 pins here. I mean, they would have us put this on, for example, right? But right up in here, in this section here, I'm pretty sure that's the section, yeah. The 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, right here, the V-Bus stuff. This is wrong. In the first block right here, it's pinned wrong. So if you want to put it on one of those Pico breakouts, this one won't work. I can't put it on the screen. You have to put a genuine Pico on the screen, not one of these. Doesn't mean that these don't work. They work just fine. It's just that their pinning is slightly different. Now, depending how those screens, of course, are wired, it could be that you could get away with it, but I doubt it because that key section there contains voltage and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, remapping the GPIO pins and stuff, that's not an issue. So we have here is more Pico breakouts, I think. Yep. I like these things. I like checking them all out, see which ones are good. So you can see even here, this is genuine. This one, it doesn't fit the other ones properly. So the idea is you put 3 pins down in there, 3 here like so. You have all your breakouts, even more breakouts. So you are, ooh, nice, I2C, you are I2C, I2C, voltage, ground, SPI, a little reset button. This one's well done. It's really nicely done. Well labeled. I like the concept that these guys here are available. It would be nicer, though, if those I2Cs, for example, were a JST. But I've got this style of JST connectors with the pins on it. Right? So I can, from Adafruit, I can actually plug it in and turn it into a JST. So we might need that again. So what is in here? Again, I think this is more Pico knockoffs. Incorrectly done, of course. Yeah, so these are the blue ones. So I got black, blue, green, and purple. So, and I think I was looking at the pinout on this one. Oh, these got the little screens on it. Right. So what we care about, VBus, VSys. Oh. This one might actually match the pinout of a Pico. I had to bring this close to my eyeballs. Let's turn it around. VBus, VSys ground. EN 3 volt VREF. G28 ground. GP27. Okay, if you want to knock off Pico, this is the ones. They match their pinouts. Meaning, once I pin them, I can put them on one of those boards. This is definitely a good thing. So it's the first one I've gotten that's not from Raspberry Pi. It is a Pico. And I think these have 8 gig of storage on them. Okay, what's next in the bin? A thin little envelope. Is that it? Yep. Okay, so this, I already had 2 of these, lost one of them. These are CO2 sensors. Now, Adafruit stopped production of their version of it, which is a shame. In theory, I could go and get the board diagrams and everything for it, get the board produced, and take the chip off here. But that would be a lot of effort to do. So, those are CO2 sensors. Nope, nothing. All falling off the pile. Let's take this out here. What's in here? Antenna. And board. Oh, I remember this. Little screen, I think, is on there. See if we can get it out of the bag. There we go. Oh, yes. This is, if I remember correctly, this is the new version of the CAM32i. No, ESP32 CAM. So this guy here is the older version, and this guy is supposed to be the newer version. Not cheap, actually. You can change the camera on this to a different one. And then this guy goes on here like this. Is the only reason I have only one of these is because of this. This was not a. This was, I think, $25 or something like that. I can't even remember if I actually checked it off on my list. I'm pretty sure I did. We're looking at all orders. This one right here. ESP32 cam OV. No. This might be. No, that's not quite the right. This is just a different variant. Yeah, but you see $26 on here. Then this one with screen and everything. I have to check. I'm still waiting for another one. Is it listed in here? I don't think I got it yet. Shipped. This one right here. ESP-I 2 megapixel. This one. Note the frickin' $42 to buy that one. This is the one. This guy here on the screen is the one with the ESP32S3. It's like really updated. So. Oh, can't lose that. That little cable came out of this thing. I think it's for the battery. Okay, what's this? More wave share. Okay. Oh, he stayed on the pile. So what's in this one? Is this more of the screens? I think this has got screens on it. I think this is the other half for regular Picos. This is another screen version. Yep. Pico OLED 1.3. And then you stick a Pico on here, like so. I'm not going to press the Pico completely in. I actually got several varieties of these, so this is like the third type of screen for the Pico. And then there is this box. This is the last box. What were these again? I'm not sure, actually. Let's crack one open. Oh, just little screens. If I remember correctly, they're just tiny little screens. 0.91 OLED. I got them for a reason, but I don't remember now exactly why I got them. I think it was another item I have here that you can plug these onto and they work. Okay. For the moment, that is it. That can go away. Now, I did a little more work on the retro chip tester. So I put the volume control in. I put the little power board in, and I put the programming interface in. So, and then I cut a little piece of foam for here. So to keep this more or less level when you're putting SD cards in. I put the legs on. Now I discovered an interesting thing. Let us switch over to a console, which is number 4. And of course, console is not console anymore because I rebooted this. Let's go find Mr. Console. Well, obviously, it's right there. Okay, so back for a sec. This is the USB AVR programmer. Now, I didn't discover this till after I plugged it in, but what is this? Oh, just a piece of tape. That stupid 3M tape. I think I have to update the program on here in order to program this. So when I plugged it in, so we plug it in here, see? Like so. And we do a D message. In fact, I'm just going to flip over to this one. We see it down here, USB ASP programmer. Now, the red pin on this thing is this way. So we plug this in. And yes, everything lights up. Now I have here what this is a, and I'm going to go back to console now. This is a test line to test how things are working. Now, apparently, you're not seeing the bottom of my screen. There we go. Okay. So we can see here, we know it's a 2560, right? Yeah, great. There's a 2560 on this board, the programmer. It's talking to it the whole 9 yards. It knows about the fuses. Everything looks good, except for this little piece right down here. So that's what I need to do. Well, the dumb thing about it is there's 2 ways I could have done this. Method number 1, and I went simply to Aliexpress and I ordered a couple of more of these boards. Why not, right? They're cheap. The other way, I could have taken an Uno, for example, and turned it into an AVR programmer, and literally through the Uno programmed this. But that seemed like a bit of work, so I decided just to wait from AliExpress to get another one. They're on the way. So that's where this sits at the moment. I need to do the programming on here. I need to go get a copy of the current firmware and have it ready. And we will see. So that's what this is sitting at the moment. Yes, one very long trip. Sounds like a Beatles song. Then, I keep forgetting, and where did I stick that thing again? Oh. You know, and I keep misplacing this. Oh, there it is. Remember this? I've yet to put it together. I don't know if I qualify, though. It says 8+, and I think I might be too young for this. So, let us open this up. Let's see if we can figure out how to put it together. Well, that didn't open up very well, did it? Maybe we have to cut closer to the thing. See what I mean about 8 plus? An 8-year-old would figure this out. There we go. Okay, so we have IKEA style diagram here. And we have all the parts. So let's open the baggie of parts and get the parts out. There we go. So we got corners, we got strips, we've got little steps, bricks, these things, our 2 chains, curvy pieces. And we got all these. We got this. Let's see. We got this. Another curve. Another one of these. What else we got? We got these. We got lots of these. That's one thing my parents refused to get me. Lego. But they were willing to get me Meccano. If you've never seen that, it's all metal. Another chain. 2 more of these. 4th one of these. Got these curvy pieces. Got those. Got these. Got another one of those. So we got 3 to 4 of those. 5 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. 6 of those. 2 grays, 2 light colors, and another curve. And okay, so we have a big flat thing here. One, two, three, and a little one. So we've got 3, 3, 3, 3, like so. So let's see, that, and then we've got this. Is it that? Okay. And then we got one of these. Like so. And then we got the end pieces. Oh, no, not these. So you want that way. Okay, so these, like so. Like so. And then going across the top, you want the cap like this. Okay. Now, there's a big dud piece here that goes there. Then we have two curvy pieces, like so. Then we have a stack of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the top of this thing, 2 of these. Yes, 2 of these. Okay. And on the end of here, no, on the top will be 1 of these. Nope, not 1 of these. No. 1 of these. One of these with 1 of these. Okay. Okay, then we have these 4. They're going to make a circle. Like so. And we are going to, first of all, there's a plate here. And it's going to go... Oh, not quite. We have a separator in there. This. So it's not quite a circle. Okay. Then this bridges all of them. Okay. Okay, so on these 3 here, we have 2. 2. Then there is 2 gray uppy curvy ones, I think. Yep. With a hole to the outside, like so. Okay. Okay, on this, we have this. And we have this. Okay, across this, we have this. Then we have this, and then this. We have a double plate at the top. Nope. Did it again. Okay, no, we have 4 of these. Okay, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what do we got next? 2 cover plates down here. Okay. These guys. Whoops. Good thing it's just Lego. Okay. We need the top piece here, which is 2 curves. Like so. And then we have this piece here. Like so. And the front piece with the hole in it, like so. Okay, so to the sides here we should have 3 chains. Okay, 1, 2, and a short one. Okay, so a long ones go down here. Okay. And those long ones are going to go... Oh, and the short one's going to go here. Why do I have like an extra 2 pieces? There's a cap here. There we go. Like so. It's funny, I have 2 of these. Wherever they're going to go. And a cap. Okay, well, anyway, this goes like this. Well, maybe it'll go like that. It's supposed to go like that. Oh, wait, maybe I got the wrong end. There we go. There we go. And then we need this one. There we go. And we need this one. Here you go. A little bit crooked. I would think it would be more this way. Maybe I missed on this. Whoops. Let's put this on the end of this. And this on the end of this. And put this back up on there again. Well, I'm a little disappointed. It's a bit crooked. It does what it's supposed to do. Well, what if I turn the chain a little bit? Like so. Ah, that'll help. There we go. That's more straight. These chains just have to be a little bit down. Nope, not too much. Boy, is it a little flaky. There we go. There we go. up with a little cap here. I have no idea what goes where. What I'll do is just stick it on the end here. There we go. Oh, whoops. Very flaky. Maybe I do need a little bit more tilt in it. Like so. But there you go. One puzzle. Now, where's my bin? You guys can all... Oh, wait. Yeah, I haven't even accounted for all this stuff yet. It's not even in the spreadsheet. I'll have to do that later. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Put all these in here. There we go. And those two can go down here too. Actually, they can go... Yeah, they'll have to go there. I'll keep the bag and stuff. Maybe I'll take it to work. Physics defining. William, come on. You're just trying to tighten it up. Man. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoops. William. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh man, this is really flimsy. Well, that has to go over there. That is definitely super flaky. Well, oh yes, I was going to show you this. So, these are daisy chained together, like so. And we need our little Pico here, because this is programmed for it. And then, first of all, we need some voltage. So we need a ground and a positive. So third pin, fourth pin. What I'm getting at is third pin, fourth pin. And then we need a controlling pin, and I can't remember which one was on. So let us go to our code here, and we'll plug this in. That didn't work. That's this cable. Is this thing. So it should be this one. Let's try again without the cables plugged in. There we go. So I have the wrong pins. Oh man, where's my... I had a diagram up for CircuitPy. Sorry, Pico. Which browser did I have that on? Let's just look for one. Pico pin out. Obviously, I was not doing this correct. Ah, here we are. This'll do. So ground was... Yeah, it was pin 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's not 4, it's 5 for 3.3 volt out. There we go. And then we need this. What we're looking for here is... Yep, that one. So we go open workspace from CircuitPy and we open. So I'm on GP16. So 16 is that's 16. No. Since we're only going down from 1 to 20, this is 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Okay. We need to fix the little NeoPixel in here. So they said we had an update for 9.17. Okay. Let's fix it. 17. 17. Save it. Close this off. 1 NeoPixel. Okay. Let us connect to the repo. And Control C, Control D. Am I in the right one? Yeah, I am in the right one. So perhaps I wasn't using the 3 volt line. Maybe I was using USB out. VBus, VSys. Possibly I was not using that. I was using... Had it running. So what did I screw up? Probably voltage. VBus VSys 3.3 volt enable. Whoops. Let's go over here. Whoops. Let's go over here. There we go. Wow, I had it all working. I don't know what I did. Yeah, I was pretty sure I had it on 3.3 volts. So what the fuck is happening? Okay. What the heck did I do? Did I damage him? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. That doesn't make sense. Let's close this editor just for a sec. And we're going to do a safe removal. And we're just going to plug this back in again. There we go. That's better. I'll turn the brightness down a little bit. There you go. They're cycling. I had the wrong data pin. 16 is not where I thought it was. I thought it was pin 16. No, GPI 16 is actually at the end of the Pico here. But there you go, all linked together. The idea is going to be, once I figure out my more practice on my 3D printer, is to make this sort of effect. I might need a longer cable, but you get the idea. I'm making a cube out of this. And I'll have a light cube. My first real... Now I know Todd built this thing already, but I want to make several cubes. So... And there's nothing special about the code or anything like this on here. Just open up the workspace again. So basically, you're importing three things. Sometimes a board pinout in NeoPixel, because that's what these things effectively are. Like, even if on Adafruit, if you see this labeled as NeoPixel, and on Aliexpress you'll see them labeled as SD, what is it, 2812Bs, right? They're exactly the same. They're addressable LEDs. So they have 2 pins for power and 1 pin for data. And there's tiny little chips in all of these LEDs, and you basically address them. So these matrices are 64. You can see in the bottom corner here. Yeah. So they're in a snake like this. They go down, then up, then down, then up. So in essence, this is one big long chain of 384 pixels, all joined together by cable. And it just so happens that these particular ones are known as green, red, blue layout. So they're GRBs, not RGBs. But you can get different ones. Like, I mean, you can get these things with an extra white pixel. They're known as GRBWs or RGBWs. You see them on strips. You see them all over the place. They're literally a dime a dozen. And you can pick these things up for a few bucks on Aliexpress, these little plates. So, and these particular, I have different ones, but this particular batch has 3 holes here and 3 holes there so that you can fasten. So when I build the little frame to hold all this, right, I have to take that all into account when I do that. Now I was hoping with a bigger one where this is 8 by 8 for 64. I was hoping for a 16 by 16 for 256. Something like that. And I was hoping for a non-bendable version like this, but I can't seem to get them. They just don't make them. They all become flexible for some stupid reason, and I don't know why. But now when soldering to the back of these things with these connectors here, that little white thing, I picked this one because it closest matched the spacing of the leads on this. So when you look at these leads right here, that's almost the size of the spacing. They're slightly narrower. So these could be 2.54s, but then you would need even a thicker cable than this one. So I found that this one worked. But there we go. So let's stop this for a sec. And oh man, I hate that when I break a fingernail. Okay, so file. Oh no, yes, close workspace. And then File Explorer, safely undock. Okay, done. And then I can unplug it and put it back into here. Now the other one I haven't started, it's just kind of debating. I have that robot car still, and I haven't started it yet. It's around here in a bin. Yeah, here it is. One robot car, and all the funky things that go with it. One of these days I'll start this. So at the moment it just sits on my shelf. And that's it for mail and our little funky thing. And we can go and see how our printing is doing. Let's go So we're printing. Oh, if you want to know what I'm printing here, Adafruit 3D print robot. This guy right here. Here, let me just get you the web page. And the right browser. That guy. That's what I'm working on right now. Although I am not quite sure how I'm going to do the eyeballs yet. I think they cheated a little bit on the eyeballs. In fact, I'm pretty sure of it. I think because you get this really weird printout. It's a big ring with a little ring in it, but it's all white filament. I think what they did is they took a pen and they drew on it to make the black outline, the dark outline. I do not have this filament yet. It's coming. This is teal and blue. So I'm just bringing out black and white at the moment because that's the two filaments I have. I've built the legs in the bottom base so far. I can tell you one thing though, it's kind of funny. To build this base and the bottom piece, that was 17 meters of filament. According to Octoprint anyway. So the current piece I'm printing in Octoprint, no, it's the other one. Here it is, this one. So according to this, I'm going to be using up where is it? Approximately 10 left. Oh, it's not showing on here. It was on the last one. So we have still 22 minutes to go, and so that's why it's being built, the arms. Yeah, that stupid head. Usually what happens is when you come in here, it doesn't know any better. So I decided to try to print both arms at the same time. So this is my first try at printing two objects at the same time. Normally the STL files. But if you have bed space, I guess you can just place... I could have probably placed the ears also in here. And a few other objects and printed them all simultaneously. So what you're seeing here is these little shapes. These are infill. They're hollow spaces within here. So you can actually see it's actually getting close to finishing the arm off because it's now starting to seal off those areas. Still doing a little more because this is a curvy little kind of arm. So I'm currently printing to what's called a PEI bed. So if we go to control, so this is the original bed that came with the printer. It's called a PEI bed, but I've been trying out different beds. I've tried the glass corundum bed and the original Ender bed. I can tell you one thing, the original Ender bed from the, so this is the Ender 3 S1 Pro, the non-Pro version, the Ender 3 S1 and the Ender 3 V2 pad. Holy crap, adhesion is strong on that thing. You can actually damage the surfaces trying to get things off. The glass one was neat, but you needed I needed to use a glue. So there's a stick right over here. You can see the thing. It's called Magio glue stick. It's a liquid. You spread it out on a thing, and then when you do printing, that worked excellent for the glass, because when the glass cools down below, I don't know, 30, 20 degrees Celsius, the object just comes off the glass. Right? So you get really, really good adhesion with this glue, and then when it's cool, it just comes off. So this is the touchscreen interface right here. I have the USB cable going over here. You can't see it. There's a Raspberry Pi running right here, running the Octoprint. There's a camera that's hooked up to two cameras, actually. There's the Raspberry Pi cam, and I do have it listed down here, but it's not working correctly at the moment. Probably because I need to restart Octoprint, like the Raspberry Pi itself. For some reason, the camera's gone out of wacko. So, don't know why. This is a magnetic bed, so this sheet is held down through a magnetic force. The other sheets, except for the glass corundum, are also held down by magnetic force, which is really nice. I have a third-party one that was okay. This one's good, but the only issue with this particular plate, you have to keep it super clean. If you don't, you'll have adhesion problems. Big time. So you must wipe this sheet down with isopropyl, whatever, and keep it super clean. Keep your fingers out of the center here. Like, really use these tabs over here to lay the sheet down. Right? But, yeah, so I was spending all the weekend printing all these parts together in assembly. There's another Adafruit one I want to do. Let's just go to their site. Just a sec. I'm going to just switch browsers again. This stupid crap. Just a sec. Be right back. I need a phone. Yeah, Adafruit's gone two-factor authentication in a big way. So give me a moment here to log in, and there we go. Oops, I'm not even in the field. There we go. Okay, so my little artsy fartsy object fell over again, and there we go. If you go up here to where is it? 3D print. I think it's in the learn area. Yeah, 3D printing. This is the one I want to make. This guy right here. It's got a little LED thingy in it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have that. What I didn't have was all these colors. So I'm still unsure how they're doing this black right here. I might have to ask in the forums. Are they painting it there? Just painting it? There you go. Yeah, there's a board in here, by the way. There's a little microcontroller board. So if you open them up, you go to 3D printing. So he's hollow. They're right here in the circle. You put a little gemma. Oh, so they did paint it. Okay. So you have these little. I have a couple of these guys, and you put the whole thing in here with one of these little guys and a battery. So, ta-da, little guy like that. So we will try that out. Wow, someone called so late. But that should cut it for the moment. I'm 1 hour and 17 in, so I think I'll go and wait till the next batch of Ali's here. I really need that other programmer to continue the retro trip tester, so I can update it and then try it out and see if I can actually program it. Then we can move to the next stage, which is trying some chip testing on it. So I will leave you out to it. Just make sure the cameras are actually working. Oh yeah, big news. EVGA is getting out of the GPU market. Yeah. If you're not aware of this, you should be watching the WAN show from last night, or J2 Cents, or Gamers Nexus. I mean, they had all the details. I guess EVGA just got royally pissed with NVIDIA now. Like, I mean, they basically said they can't run a business with them, so they're cutting all ties. Yeah. So that was really big news. Yeah. And now I think I will let you all go. Yeah. Have a nice Saturday.